going on? What's going on, everybody on Instagram? Listen, if you want to see my screen, go over to my YouTube channel right now. My link is in my bio. If you want to see my screen, go to my YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. I think you want to see my screen what I'm about to show you. I really think you want to see my screen what I'm about to show you. So if you're on Instagram right now, go to my YouTube channel right now. Go to my YouTube channel right now. The link is in the bio. My bio. Okay? Gonna get into it. I'm gonna jump into it. This is a late night rant. Late night rant. Late night rant. Late night rant. Ooh, let me do that. Late night rant. So if you want to see my screen right now, if you're on Instagram, you want to see my screen right now, go to my YouTube channel. Come to my YouTube channel if you want to see my screen. If you want to see my screen, come to my YouTube channel. I'm about to show you guys some things, talk about some things. Late night rant. Late night rant. Late night rant. Go to my YouTube channel right now. YouTube channel right now if you want to see my screen, because I'm about to show you some things on my screen. So go to my YouTube channel right now. Matter of fact, share it out with 5 people. Share it out with like 5 people. Take my YouTube link, send it out with 5 people. Because right now it's time for a change, right? We're about to make some things happen. We're about to make some things happen. We're about to make some things happen, all right? About to make some things happen. About to make some things happen. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? How y'all living? How you living? How Come here, bud. All right. If you want to see my screen right now, if you're on Instagram, you want to see my long as you need to. Paper trade as long as you need to. DM, what's going on? Baptizing the ism. You can hear me now, Herschel? I should be locked in now. You should be able to hear me now. If you're on Instagram and you want to see my screen, jump over to my YouTube. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now on YouTube? Give me a 1 if you can hear me on YouTube. Give me a 1 if you can hear me on YouTube. What about now, YouTube? Can y'all hear me? Okay, perfect. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Listen, everybody, hopefully everybody enjoyed the day. Hopefully everybody, if you was trading, 385, 384, 385, went bananas and went straight up, right? 385, 384, that area on SPY, and went crazy. These are the life-changing opportunities that you can jump into the market and change your whole life in these particular moments that happen what happened today. See, really, it's truly and honestly a game changer. And the people who capitalize are the people that's in the game. Listen, I'm gonna say it again. The people that capitalize are the people that's in the game. The people that capitalize are the people that's in the game. Okay, check this out. I want to talk about can you truly quit your full-time job after you learn how to start trading stock options? Can you truly quit your full-time job after you learn how to trade stock options? Can you quit your full-time job? Is it possible? Is this something that you can do? Can you truly take back control over your life after you learn trading stock options? Can you truly spend more time with your family after you learn how to trade stock options? Can you truly spend more time with your significant other, spend more time with your kids, make it to baseball games, make it to dance practices, all these things, if or after you learn how to trade stock options? Can you truly go on a vacation whenever you want to? Can you truly go on your lunch break whenever you want to? Can you truly not worry about having to pay your house payment, your car payment, and all these things? Can you truly go to sleep at night without a worry in the world? Can you truly wake up the next morning and your face is not stressed out? Can you truly not have to worry about the light bill being paid? Can you truly not have to worry about you having a project due at work and you got to spend so much time at work you don't have time to be with your family at home? Can you truly do these things when you learn how to trade stock options? Is it truly possible? If one person can do it, everybody can do it. Because no other person is greater than another person, right? So if one person can do it, if one person can say, I'm going to learn something, a skill set that can change my life forever, can you do it too? The only person that's stopping you from being successful trading stock options is yourself. Hands down, nothing else to talk about. And not even just stock options in general. The only person that's stopping you from being successful in anything is yourself. No one else is stopping you. No one else is stopping you from being successful except for yourself. Right? And the reason why you're stopping yourself is because of this one reason. You don't have time to give to yourself. You don't have time to invest in yourself. You don't have time for yourself at all because you're always giving yourself to everyone else. And that's not okay. It's not okay for you to just give all of you to everyone else. You're giving everything you have of yourself to everyone else and you leaving yourself on the back burner. And when you're on the back burner, you giving yourself to everybody else, they're only getting half of you or 25% of you. They're not even getting the whole thing of you because you don't have the whole thing to give. But what do you do about it? What do you truly do about it? I don't care how many good deeds you do. All the good deeds in the world you can do. But if you don't take the time to love on yourself, to invest in yourself, to make yourself become a better person, was everything in vain? Because the Most High said we have mansions, right? When we get to that new heavens, we have mansions. But what about down here? What about when you walking around here every single day? What about that? Are you supposed to not have it all when you're here? Are you supposed to go work for a company? They're supposed to take 10 hours of your day every single day for the rest of your life and only give you 2 weeks of vacation? Matter of fact, everybody, before I jump into this, man, take this link and share it out with everybody. Take this link right now and just share it out with everybody. Because we are about to get into it. We are truly about to get into some things because I want you guys to understand that life as you know it, no matter if you have a lot of money or have no money, life as you know it can be totally different because it's not about how much money you have or how much money you don't have. It's about how much time you have. Time is more valuable than money. You cannot even compare time and money. It's no comparison at all. If you on Instagram, you want to see my screen, join into my YouTube channel right now. The link is in my bio. Okay? Time, you can't compare time and money. They do not coexist. There's no amount of money in the world that can stop time, slow down time, or create time. Only thing money allows you to do is to be able to make more experiences with the current time you have. So I'm going to ask that question again, right? I'm going to ask this question again. If one person can quit their job because they have mastered a skill set, why can't you do it? And your goal may not even be to quit your job. Your goal may just be to have a couple more dollars. So why can't you just have a couple more dollars? Why do you have to be the one to be struggling day to day, day to day, day to day, day to day, day to day? Why do you have to be the one to struggle to do that? But when the next man over here living life like everything's golden. Okay? They living life like it's golden, but you over here in the same building they're in, but everything's greater for them and everything's in turmoil for you. Or point case, you do have the finances, but you don't have any time because you're always stuck doing something else for a corporation that cares nothing about you. And I'm not beating on corporations right now. If you on Instagram and you want to see my screen, join on to my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. I'm not beating on jobs or beating on corporations. Because everyone, I believe everyone that, like Storm Rewar always says, your job is your first what? Your first business partner. Your job is going to help you elevate in life to places you never thought you can elevate to. Especially with trading stock options. Once you master trading stock options with working your full-time job, it's a game changer for you. And then eventually you will have that option. Do I want to stay? Do I want to leave? Do I want to go? Or whatever you want to do. You have that option to do it. But first and foremost, you have to actually sit down and make up in your mind, I will not spend 2023 like I spent 2022. I will not spend 2024 like I spent 2023, and so on and so on and so on. When you make that up in your mind, it's a game changer. What I'm about to show y'all brought tears to my eyes. And I'm not saying this just to say this. It truly brought tears to my eyes, and all praise to the Most High, because I realized that, listen, if he can do it, you can do it. If you want to see my screen and you're on Instagram, go to my bio, go to my link in my bio, and join my YouTube channel right now. You can see my screen. If he can do it, you can do it. There's no reason why not. There's no reason if he can do it, you can't do it. Because what makes him different than you? Nothing. He has the same two legs. He has the same brain. He has the same fingers to click the buttons like you do. Only thing he did was he applied information and he put his foot forth and he went crazy with it. He went crazy with it. I really and truly want everyone to understand and realize that you, by any means necessary, by all things, you can have a life that you never thought existed. You can pay your mortgage, car payment, all these things in 2 days worth of trading. 1 day worth of trading. 1 week worth of trading. All these things are possible. And the only thing is it's up to you. It's truly up to you. So check this out. Let's get into it. One more time before we get started. Take the link, share it out with your friends. And like I always say, the reason why I want you to share it out with your friends is because of this. If you and your friends, if you want to go somewhere, but your friends don't have, ain't no fun just you going by yourself. You always want your friends to go. Right? So share this link out. Okay, and we're gonna jump into it. Okay, boom, we at 60. That's where I wanted to get to. We at the number 60. Let's go. So we finna move into it. Check this out, everybody. Yesterday in our Discord chat, my man JJ, he put this in the Discord chat. I want you guys to see this, okay? So I'm gonna share my screen right quick so you guys can actually see this right quick. Okay. All right, boom, boom, boom. Everybody, y'all can see this on my screen, right? If you can see it, give me a 1. You can see it, put a 1 in the chat. If you can see it, put a 1 in the chat. Okay? You can see this, put a 1 in the chat. All right, check this out. Everybody, you see this says yesterday, 11:29 a.m. Yesterday, 11:29 a.m. This is where we at right now. This is JJ. Yesterday, 11:29 a.m. This is what JJ said. He said, I'm about to put my 2-week notice into my supervisor. This Friday, I'm confident enough to become a full-time trader. I've made more in 1 day than I make. He said, I've made more in 1 day than I make in a month. I'm serious about taking my freedom back. I'm going to take that leap of faith. Listen to what he just said, y'all. Everybody, put CYCs in the chat for him. Put CYCs in the chat for him. The man said, I've made more in 1 day than I make in a month working this full-time job. And I'm gonna try to find something that JJ wrote me a while ago as well. And he put it here a while ago as well, maybe like a note towards November. I'm gonna try to find that as well. But that's what he said. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's see what else he said. Let's keep going. All right. Then this is what JJ said. This is at 11:35. So he said this at 11:29, and he said this at 11:35. He said instead of posting my profit for the day, I'd rather say this. Thank you, Chris Jackson, and the rest of you. Okay? Said thank you, Chris, and the rest of you. Thank you to the team. Thank you for everybody that's celebrating him every time he posts how much you win. Thank you to the team. All praise to the Most High. Okay, let's keep going. Then later on throughout the day, I posted, I told him, I said, all praise to the Most High. I said, congrats, bro, you deserve it. Okay? And this is what he said. He said, thank you, brother. This is at 1:47 yesterday. Thanks, brother. I found out about you a year ago. Stop, pause, freeze. He said a year ago. In 1 year, this man's whole life changed in 1 year because he put the work into it. 1 year. What makes him different than you? Nothing. What makes him different than you? Absolutely nothing. Let me keep reading though. Let me keep reading. He said, thanks, brother. I found out about you about a year ago through JT Hustle. Shout out to JT Hustle. I knew nothing about the stock market. Stop, pause, freeze. He knew absolutely nothing about the stock market. If you on Instagram right now, you want to see my screen, go to my YouTube channel. Link is in my bio. Link is in my bio. He said, I knew absolutely nothing about the stock market. Nothing about the stock market. That's crazy. That's crazy. Knew nothing about the stock market. He said, I was stuck at a job I hated. I was tired. No, he said, I was tired of putting me and my family in another man's hands. So I had to find a way out. I joined your class about a year ago. It took me some time to learn because I'm sort of a slow learner. But once I understood what the market was talking about, it was a game changer. I'm now able to give my family the attention they deserve and a vacation they deserve. I can't thank you enough, my brother. Listen, when I say brought tears to my eyes, I mean brought tears to my eyes. Why do you say it brought tears to your eyes, Chris? I'm gonna come back to this in a second. Let me take this down for a second. Let me take this down so y'all can see me, so I can see y'all. Okay? When I say brought tears to my eyes, I truly mean brought tears to my eyes. I truly mean brought tears to my eyes. Why is that? Why is that? Because this man said he never in his life heard about the stock market before or knew anything about the stock market. And he said, now the most valuable thing in life is what? Time. The most valuable thing in life is time. The most valuable thing in life is time. And this man said now he's able to give his family the time they deserve. He's now able to give his family the time they deserve. He's now able to give his family time they deserve. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I'm going to ask this question again. If he can do it, why can't you do it? What makes him different than you? He said a year ago he took the class. He's been rocking with us since then. He's been learning from myself. He's been learning from Davon. He's been learning from Trader Joe. He's been learning from JT. He's been learning from the group. And he said a year ago he knew absolutely nothing about this stock market. Now he's saying he's putting his 2 weeks notice in, taking a leap of faith, and so on and so on. So he can spend time with his family. And you're going to say, well, he's taking a leap of faith. Let's say the third. What has he been doing? Let's take a look and see what he's been doing, right? Let's take a look and see what he's been doing. Take a look over here. Can y'all see that? Make sure y'all can see that. Let me blow that up so y'all can see it. Look over here. This is what JJ been. This is everything. This is from JJ's post, right? March 10th, he made $4,300. March 9th, he made $610. March 9th, he made another $300. March 8th, he made $2,200. March 8th, he made $850. What's this? March 7th, he made $3,731. March 7th again, he made $431. March 7th again, he made $550. March 6th, he made $1,100. March 2nd, he made $510. March 1st, he made $304. Let's keep going. February 28th, $2,900. I hope y'all throwing CYCs in the chat. The chat should be flooded with CYCs right now on YouTube. The chat should be flooded with CYCs on YouTube right now. Only thing we should see in the chat is CYCs. Let's congratulate him because in return, we're going to be congratulating you soon. Flooding the chat with CYCs right now. Look at this. February 28th, He said 2 puts and I'm out. Well, that's 1791. On February 28th, he said, oh my God, this offered 3 candles on the 1 minute chart. I love trading when the banks and hedge funds with the banks and hedge funds. I'm done for the week. Come on, man. Let's keep going, man. Let's see what he's talking about. February 24th, $248. Another February 24th, $112. Hey group, been gone for a minute, but I'm back with more knowledge. I had to step away quality of the group so I could focus and dedicate hours of learning to the stock market. I'm up 70% of being profitable on all of my trades. Now I'm green for lunch, 202. Look at this. He's putting the work in. This is back in October, 285. October 25th, 143. I'm looking for a particular message that he sent out as well. Let's see. Let's keep going until I find that message. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Right here, put season on SPY. I just wrote it for $1,300. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Blessed to learn about option trade. This is October 4th. Blessed to learn about option trading. God put people in life for a reason. Thanking God first and then thanking Chris Jackson. 23.84. All praise to the Most High. I take no credit for this man's work. He doing his thing. Right? 28% right here. September 30th, $1,144. I'm looking for something in particular he sent to me though. Okay? I'm keep going until I see that. September 30th, 2022, $739. September 30th, he showed the print money thing, right? September 29th, 714. Keep going. 620. Lost $280 on this day. Made $1,880 on this day. It's crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. He said, I remember when Chris Jackson was sleeping, dreaming about puts. That's the way I feel. That's the way I feel when he said you will become in love with the stock market because I can't sleep sometimes. Think about the next move. That's all I think about is calls and puts. You see what I'm saying? Like it takes over your life. And this is the part I want you guys to pay attention to, right? All right, check this out. Right here. September the 20th, 2022. September the 20th, 2022. Look what he said. Stop, pause, freeze 1 second. September the 20th, 2022. Stop, pause, freeze 1 second. Read what he said. Just wanted to share something. Today at work, my boss congratulated me on 5 years being with the company. The company gave me a company pen. He been with this company for 5 years. This is what they gave him for being there for 5 years. A company pen with this logo on it. And a keyring LED flashlight. Yeah, I accepted it, but they really showed me their hand because I felt like an idiot. Make a long story short, I got to stop trading my time for money. I'm actually letting another person dictate my life and my family life. I pray every day to get out of the rat race. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm going through the same thing you are. How can I be a person that can't do what I want to do? I know y'all in this group don't know me from a can of paint, but I'm tired of this insanity. That was on September 20th, 2022 at 8:07 p.m. This is when he said this. Last year, September 20th at 2022 at 8:07 p.m. 9/21/2022. Look what he did. He went into the market and made $4,885. Could have made more, but jumped out of SPX puts. Green against the machine. Do y'all see this? And then we fast forward from him saying this on September 20th to right here yesterday, which was what? What was yesterday? Whatever yesterday was, March 15th, 16th, whatever it was. Let's go up here and double so you guys can see that it definitely was yesterday. Let's check the date out. The date's right here. Here we go. March 15th, 2023. March 15th, 2023. He went from saying that September 20th, 2022 to now saying, I'm about to put my 2 weeks notice in at 11:29 a.m. on March 15th. That's a monumental day in his life. March 15th, 2023, he said he's putting his 2 weeks in to be a full-time day trader. Tears to my eyes. Tears to my eyes. Tears to my eyes. I hope that chat got blown up with CYCs. There we go. I love it, y'all. I love it. The CYCs, I love it. Tears to my eyes. There's no reason why everyone on here right now, the 76 people that's watching this right now, it's no reason you can't be like JJ. JJ did it for a year. He took the class a year ago. A year ago. He said he couldn't sleep at night thinking about calls and puts. He said he couldn't sleep at night thinking about calls and puts. He said it was insanity that his 5 years he gave to this company for 5 years, and they had the audacity to give him a company pen with the logo and a light. And an LED light. After working 5 years, 8-hour days, being 8-hour days, being with the family, being away from his family, to work for this company after 5 years, they gave him an LED light. An LED light. An LED light and a pen. He came in to the group, learned from JT and Trader Joe, Davon and myself. In 1 year, he quitting his job, having $1,000 days. This is not typical for everybody. He was a go-getter. That's why I always say, if you put the time in, 6 to 12 months will change your life forever. And if you want to see my screen and you're on Instagram, come to my YouTube channel right now. You can see my screen. 6 to 12 months can change your life forever. 6 to 12 months can change your life forever. 6 to 12 months can change your life forever. 6 to 12 months can change your life forever. Everybody in the chat put commit. Everybody in the chat right now put commit. Everybody in the chat right now put commit. Everybody in the chat right now put commit. Put commit in the chat right now. The reason why I'm telling you to put commit in the chat right now is this. If you commit to it, this man in September said this is insanity. It's insanity. He said it's crazy. I can only imagine how he felt when they gave him that pen September 20th. When they gave him that pen September 20th, I can only imagine how that man felt. I don't want no pen, man. I don't want no company outings. I don't want no pizza. I get my own pizza. I don't want to have a pizza party. Oh, it's team continuity. I don't care about that. I want my family taken care of for life, and this corporation cannot do that for me because they will sit there and give me $1.35 raise and say, congratulations, you got $1.35 raise. I'm not banging on corporations right now. By no means am I banging on corporations right now. I want you to put commit in the chat because I want you to know your worth. I truly want you to understand and know your worth, that you are worth more than anybody can pay you. Your worth is when you're sitting by a beach and the wind is blowing and the wind is blowing between your feet and you're looking at the ocean, drinking your drink and just thinking in your head, thank you, Father. Yeah, that's what you're worth, and you cannot put a price on that. Seeing your kids running in out the ocean, playing around in the sand, making sand castles. In Jamaica, in the Bahamas, in Bali, wherever you want to go. That's what you're worth. And that worth has no value. It's priceless. And if one person can do it, you can do it. If one person can do it, you can do it. If one person can do it, you can do it. That's Davon. What's up, bro? Yes. And then, exactly. Then they ask you to do overtime. Hey, you can do overtime. We'll pay you time and a half. Is time and a half worth me spending time with my family? Is time and a half worth me spending time with my family? Coming home and my kids sleep? Or coming home and I'm tired, I can't even play with my kids? Is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. I don't care. Listen. I don't care what you do. I don't care if it's real estate, stocks, Toro, cleaning services, whatever it may be, whatever you may do it and do it with the goal and a mission for it to change your freaking life, to transform your whole life. There's no way in the world I could have sat at that call center for 9 more years. I was at a call center for 9 years and got a $6 raise. I was at a call center for 9 years and got a $6 raise in 9 years. It would have killed me if I would have stayed at that job. I would be dead right now if I had to stay at that job. Every single day you walk into that you walk into that company and knowing that you're going absolutely nowhere. It would have killed me. And I'm saying this and the reason why I'm saying this is I'm not beating up on corporations. I'm not, because they're a great thing to have. They're a great thing to have when you have a plan B right beside it. Or you running 2 parallel plan A's at the same time. If your A is just to work this full-time job, I make great money in my full-time job right now. Great money in my full-time job right now. I can quit, and I can quit right now. It wouldn't hurt my pockets, not a penny, not a cent. Wouldn't even realize it, wouldn't even phase it, wouldn't even realize it. But my company don't have control over me at all. The company I work for, they don't have no control over me at all. It's a difference. Because I have options. I have the option to do this, or the option to do that, or the option to do this, or the option to do that. What I'm telling you right now is I don't care no matter what is going on. Listen, listen. I'm doing too much right now. Everybody, one more time. Put commit in this chat. Put commit in this chat one more time and commit to yourself. Don't commit to me. Don't commit to anybody else. Commit to yourself. And when you commit to yourself, everyone around you will be better, because everyone that relies on you will be better once you commit to yourself. We think we got to commit to the other person first. No, you can't commit to the other person first till you commit to yourself. Commit to yourself, because if JJ can do it, why can't you do it? If Kia Gaines can do it, why can't you do it? It's crazy. If JJ can have $4,000 days, if Dante can have $1,100 days, if Davon can have $2,000 days, if Kia can have $4,000 days, if Trader Joe can have $1,000 days, if I can have $1,000 days, if JT can have $1,000 days, if all these people can have $1,000 days, why can't you have $1,000 day? Commit to yourself. Commit to yourself. Commit to yourself. You got to 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 commit to yourself. You have to commit to yourself. And when I say you have to commit to yourself, I'm saying you have to commit to yourself, because the reason why you have to commit to yourself, because if you don't, you're going to commit to that corporation. You're going to commit to that 9 to 5. You're going to commit more to that 9 to 5 that could not, listen, you will commit more to that 9 to 5, and that 9 to 5 does not commit to you or your family. That 9 to 5 takes you away from your family, and they tell you that I'm here to help you take care of your family. But in the old days, the way you took care of your family is by being with your family. But in today's society, they tell you the way you take care of your family is by providing money for your family. It's backwards. Something is not right. Something is not right. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's the corporation tell you it's better to be able to give them a green dollar bill than be able to hug and embrace them while their eyes open. While they not sleeping in the bed, get ready for school the next morning. As long as you got that dollar to give to them and take care of this stuff, they're good. But what about that hug they may need? That hug could change their life for everything. That's something that dollar can't do. What we fail to realize is our kids don't care about no money. Our kids don't care about money. Our kids care about attention. They don't care about money. But we have to pay bills, right? We got to pay bills. And the only way we know how to pay bills is by getting that 9 to 5 that don't pay nothing. That's all we know. We don't know nothing else. Hey, get the 9 to 5. Go to work every day. Work hard. Work hard. Go to work every day. Work hard. Yes, that's what you do. Go to work every day. Work hard. Bust your butt. Bust your butt. Kid gets sick at school. Oh, I can't. Oh, I got to call such and such to go get the kid because I can't leave work to go get my kid from school. Does that make sense? You're a kid at school, but you can't leave work to go get your kid from school because he's sick or she's sick. So you got to call somebody else to go get your kid because your kid is sick at school, but the company we work for won't let you leave work to go get your kid. Or, no, I'm going to go get my kid on my lunch break. It's backwards. It is so backwards. It's backwards. It doesn't make sense. It's backwards. But we've been told all our life, go to school, work, go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a good job. Get the house, get a car, go on a vacation once a year, and do the whole thing over next year. Well, I don't want to go on vacation once a year. I want to go on vacation every other month if I want to. I don't want to move in this house that I'm struggling to pay for. I don't want to just drive around in any car. I want the best car. I don't want just a 2-bed. I don't want just a 2-bedroom house with 3-bedroom house that has a crazy interest rate and a high payment. I don't want that. I want the best house. Oh, but you can't afford that because see, you bring home this amount of money and your debt to income ratio is this because you went and got this car that society told me to get, and you went and got this house that society told you to get, and you work at this job that only pays you XYZ, so you can't, and you got these student loans you got, so you really can't afford this. But y'all told me to do all this stuff. And I went and did all this stuff. And then when I come to you to get the house I want or the car I want, you tell me I can't afford it after society told me to do all this stuff. It doesn't make any sense. Listen, put control in your own hands. Control your own life. Never forget the time I walked into a bank. I was 19. I think I was 19, 21 years, 19, 20, one of them years old. I think I was 19. Walked in the Family Trust Bank and told Family Trust Bank, hey, I want to buy this Lexus. I didn't have any financial literacy at all. It was a GS 300. Lexus, silver joint. I went to Charlotte, got it from Charlotte, drove back down to the bank, ready to go. I went to the bank, said I want to get this Lexus. They say, hey, you can't get this Lexus. I say, why? They say you don't have income coming in. I'm 19 years old. Like, what you mean? At that point, right there, I made in my mind, I said I would never want to walk into any bank or any establishment and someone has the power to tell me no. Someone has the authority and the power to tell me no. Never forget the time I had just got a job making $40 an hour. And my manager, shout out to my manager back then. This was 2015. Shout out to my manager back then. He put me up on game and it made me understand the value, understand my value. Because I was always, when I got this job here making $40 an hour, I just got back from making $10 an hour from Lowe's. Got this job at Wells Fargo making making $4 an hour at Wells Fargo. I was doing contract work, right? So he asked me, he said, Chris, he's like, how much you make it again? And he's my manager, so he knows I'm doing contract work. He's like, I'm making 40. He said, oh, this is like November 2015, I believe. He's like, oh, okay. He said, go ask them for more money. I said, huh? I said, man, I'm happy to be here. That happy to be here stuff. I'm just happy to be here. I'm good. I'm $4 an hour. I'm straight. I'm good. I'm happy. They go ask for more money because they're making way more money off of you. You're doing the work, but they're making all the money off of you. Go ask them for more money. So I went and did that. I went to ask them for more money. He said, ask them for 45. I went to ask them for 45 December 2015, right? $45 an hour. And she was flabbergasted. Like, what? We don't do that. We don't give people, after you sign the contract, XYZ. I said, well, and so I went back and told my manager, he said, stand strong. Tell them, I understand that, but I want 45. So I went back to him. I said, I understand what you said, but I want 45. I'm just following what my man telling me, right? He said, I want 45. She said, well, we'll talk about this after the Christmas break. After the Christmas break come January, middle of January, end of January. She said, okay, listen, we're going to do that. We're going to give you extra $5 so you make 45 an hour, but you can't tell anybody about this because we don't do this right here. And right then and there, that's when I realized that most of us, right, most people are just happy with what anybody gives us. We're satisfied with what anybody gives us. And we don't ever ask for anything else because we're happy to be where we are because we came somewhere far from where we just came from. Like I came from making $10 an hour to making $40 an hour. I was happy to be making $40 an hour. Happy. But then somebody else who already been at this level who's well past $40 an hour, he like, you happy to be at $40 an hour? When you worth more? Go ask for more. So boom, I got that 45. The next contract came around. Boom, they offering $50. Off top, I want 55. No, they say we offering 50 and I want 55. Boom, they gave me 55. Right, and then you couldn't tell me nothing. I'm in my bag now. Boom, that's when I went to Bank of America. Now I'm at Bank of America. Boom, I want to go full-time Bank of America. I said, listen, I want to do full-time Bank of America. Boom, boom, got the job offer. They said I got an interview. We're going to pay you $115. Nah, I don't want $115. I want $120. $120, $125. 15% bonuses. Okay, boom, that's right. I was like, wow, they really giving this money out. At the same time, now I'm making $125,000 a year with a 15% bonus. Boom, left Bank of America, went back to Wells Fargo. Now I'm back at Wells Fargo. Came with the Wells Fargo, got top dollar again. Why? Because I'm not accepting anything they give me. And what I learned in the process was if I keep going from bank to bank, every bank I go to, they give me more and more and more and more and more money. Because I'm not married to no bank. I'm not going to be at your bank for 5 years, 6, 7, 8 years, 9 years ever again because I did it one time before. You gave me $6 in 9 years. The crazy thing about it, I'm gonna be honest with you, the crazy thing about it, and I probably shouldn't even be saying this, but you know what, it doesn't even matter. The crazy thing about it, the same company that gave me a $6 raise in 9 years, I went back to that company and they, what was it? Let me see what it was. 5. They 7x my pay. They 7x my pay. I went back to that company, they 7x my pay. They 7x my pay when I went back to the company. What I'm telling you guys right now is not about the money. It's about knowing your worth and knowing your value. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't care what job you got right now, where you working at, no matter how much money they paying you. They do not know your worth. Whatever they paying you, you deserve more than that. You deserve way more than that. Do something that's going to put yourself in control. If you want to buy real estate, be the best real estate person you can be. Toro, cleaning services, stock market, whatever you want to do the best thing you can do. Be the best you can be in that situation. So when the end of the day, when it comes between your family and you and that job, you can choose your family every single time. And if that job get mad that you chose your family and let you go, you can say thank you. So it's not an option. In my life, it's not an option at all. It's no option at all. When it comes from family and working, it's family wins every day, every second. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Why? Because now the Most High has put me in a position to be able to choose my family over everything else. FOE, family over everything. But you have to go through the process to be able to get there. The process just doesn't happen. You have to go through the process to get there. It's a process. You're not going to wake up in the morning and say, now I can just say, forget my job and I'm good to go. I do whatever I want to do. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. You have to go through that process. And when you go through that process, you will eventually get to that point where it's FOE, family over everything. If you trade stock options, you got to go through the process. You're not going to go through day one or month one and be saying, oh, I got it. No, it's going to take time. It took JJ a year to get it right. We actually took him less than a year because he's been getting it right and getting it right and getting it right and getting it right. Only thing that JJ has to do now is just be disciplined. That's it. Be disciplined. That's it. Nothing else but be disciplined. That's it. Be disciplined. That's all JJ got to do now is be disciplined. If JJ be disciplined, he's set. Because he already know how to go in the market and make thousands and $2,000, $3,000 days. He already know how to do that. So he's set. But for somebody like you, if you are currently on your stock option journey, congratulations. If you are on your journey right now, congratulations. If you haven't started your journey, get in the driver's seat and start driving the car. Get in the driver's seat and start driving the car. What time is it? 11:50? It's time for me to get out of here. It's almost midnight. Y'all, one last time, put commit in the chat. 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 One last time, put commit in the chat. If y'all ain't getting anything out of me yelling for these past 49 minutes, just remember this. I said this one thing. All praise to the Most High. If you don't get anything that I said today, if anything I just said, if none of it makes any sense, or anything I just said, all praise to the Most High. If you think that if you somebody that listens saying it sounds good, nah, it is good. You say it sounds good, no, it is good. We don't do sound goods anymore. It is good. It is good. The Bible say what the Bible say, taste and see that he is good. Okay? Listen, congratulations, JJ. Congratulations. Your next step is strictly being disciplined now. That's it. It's a new ball game. Now it's a ball game. It's a new ball game for you. Be disciplined. You be disciplined, you'll be successful. Don't try to do too much. Just be disciplined. Okay? Be disciplined. Be disciplined. Be disciplined. Be disciplined. I want y'all to get. I feel like a preacher on Sunday. I'm trying to get out of here. I really am. I really am, but I'm really trying to get out of here. I'm really trying to get out of here. I promise you, by all means, I'm trying to get. I know my wife probably like, Chris, come on, where you at? Right? Y'all, change your life. If JJ can do it, you can do it. Hands down. If JJ can do it, you can do it. Listen, until next time, all praise to the Most High.